of a dental orthodontic solutions company. I decided to create this app to make my everyday life a lot easier in terms of record keeping and also treatment planning very quickly. I did a lot of research about different app developing companies, and I read a lot online. I found your reviews. I spoke to the first person. I spoke to you first, and then we did some discovery. During the discovery stage, I gained more confidence that the company was very interested in delivering what I was asking them for, and they were very interested to know the details of the specs that I wanted, and they seemed very committed to delivering the project. So I decided to go with Algoworks. Yes, I interviewed several companies, and I felt more comfortable with Algoworks. I felt they had integrity from the beginning, and I was proven right. They really went into detail about the project and very accurately described how much it would cost, what it would entail, and they stuck to all their estimates, so I was very pleased. I had a very good experience. They communicated regularly. They would send me feedback, and I would give them back my feedback. I would test it. They would get clarity. They would get on the call to sort of get clarity on what I was telling them. Clearly very interested in detail. Very concerned about deliverables and what it is the project entailed. So it was a good process. And the timing also worked out because I was when I was working, they were probably sleeping in India, but after work I was free to actually spend time, and they were working at that time, and the timing worked out beautifully. I think it was I felt very comfortable sharing my experience using the app. They would get my feedback in any way I was willing to give it. I would record it, I would take pictures, I would send them PowerPoint. Whatever I wanted, they were ready to receive what I was giving them. And they were always very ready and willing to listen to feedback. On a human level, the interaction was really wonderful. The world is really a small place. It felt very connected. I felt listened to. It was really wonderful. Well, most importantly, they delivered on what I wanted, which was very high resolution images, which is actually difficult to do on various devices, and they delivered. Very impressive. I think that will show for itself. Definitely. In fact, if I had another idea project, that's probably where I would come back. I do recommend this team, Algoworks. As a company, it's really wonderful to see that the culture and the company is dedicated and is dedicated to integrity, delivering the project and keeping the client happy. I think I was working about 8 or 9 individuals. Project manager, I believe, was or the deliverables manager was Mr. Manish Atri, and senior software engineer was Vignesh Jayaraman, and I worked with them very closely. There were individuals, experts in app design, and individuals in iOS development and Android development, so they clearly had a really good team in place. from the beginning. And so I felt that they had, a lot of people to help, and I felt comfortable. Well, I would like to add that, my comfort level with sending or working with an international company has definitely gone up. Perhaps in the case of Algoworks, I feel very comfortable. I'm okay with, being in the US, and somebody else around, halfway around the world is working on my project, and that's really wonderful. And I feel that I can trust the process.